Hey, Huckster here. Can you truly say that when you read both what Daniel says and our Savior says, that they were speaking of the resurrection of mankind to a state of immortal happiness and misery in a future world? To this I reply, when Jesus spoke to the disciples of the destruction of Jerusalem and the calamities which would shortly come on the Jews, he uses the words of Daniel nearly verbatim when he speaks of the time of trouble. By this circumstance, we are instructed that both Daniel and the Savior spake of the same time and of the same events, and that time was when Jerusalem was destroyed by the Romans. If we satisfy our minds respecting the time of the coming of the Son of Man to judge and reward men according to their works, and being assured that that event took place when Jerusalem was destroyed and the Jews were dispersed, it remains an easy task to settle the question respecting the meaning of the fulfillment of all the passages in the New Testament which speaks of that judgment. Those passages also speak of the calamities which fell on the people. But we must always keep in mind the fact that all those scriptures were fulfilled in that generation in which Jesus and his disciples lived. In his account of the destruction of the Jews and of the vengeance of God upon them, Jesus was particular in his reference to what had been written on the subject. He says, "For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled." The whole is confirmed to that generation. It doesn't speak of the least bit toward intimidation of punishment in a future state of existence. So where do we get these future calamities and future destructions if Jesus said that those were the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled? Peace, love, justice, and music.